Oliver feels that death is drawing nigh. To avenge himself he hath no longer time. Through the great press most gallantly he strikes. He breaks their spears, their buckled shields doth slice. Their feet, their fists, their shoulders, and their sides, dismembers them. Whoso had seen that sigh, dead in the field, one on another piled, remember well a vassal brave he might. Charles' ensign, he'll not forget it quite. Aloud and clear, Montjoie, again he cries. To call Roland's, his friend and peer, he tries. My companion, come hither to my side. With bitter grief we must us now divide. Then Roland, looking upon Oliver's face, which was all wan and colourless and pale, while the clear blood out of his body sprayed, upon the ground gushed forth and ran away. God, said that Count, what shall I do or say? My companion, gallant for such ill fate, ne'er shall man be, against thee could prevail. Ah, France the deuce, henceforth art thou made waste of vassals brave, confounded and disgraced. Our Emperor shall suffer damage great. And with these words upon his horse he faints. You'd see Roland a-swoon there in his seat, and Oliver, who unto death doth bleed, so much he's bled, his eyes are dim and weak, nor clear enough his vision, far or near, to recognize whatever man he sees. His companion, when each the other meets, above the helm jewelled with gold he beats, slicing it down from there to the nose-piece, but not his head. He's touched not brow nor cheek. At such a blow Roland regards him keen, and asks of him in gentle tones and sweet, to do this thing, my comrade, did you mean? This is Roland's, who ever held you dear, and no mistrust was ever us between. Says Oliver, now can I hear you speak. I see you not, may the Lord God you keep. I struck you now, and for your pardon plead. Answers Roland's, I am not hurt indeed, I pardon you before God's throne, and here. Upon these words each to the other leans, and in such love you had their parting seen. Oliver feels death's anguish on him now, and in his head his two eyes swimming round. Nothing he sees, he hears not any sound. Dismounting then, he kneels upon the ground, proclaims his sins both firmly and aloud, clasps his two hands, heavenwards holds them out, prays God himself in paradise to allow. Blessings on Charles and on douce France he vows, and his comrade Roland's, to whom he's bound. Then his heart fails, his helmet nods and bows. Upon the earth he lays his whole length out, and he is dead, may stay no more that Count. Roland's the brave mourns him with grief profound. Nowhere on earth so sad a man you'd found. So Roland's friend is dead, whom when he sees face to the ground, and biting it with his teeth, begins to mourn in language very sweet. Unlucky friend, your courage was indeed. Together we have spent such days and years. No harmful thing twixt thee and me has been. Now thou art dead, and all my life a grief. And with these words again he swoons, that chief. Upon his horse, which he calls Valentif, stirrups of gold support him underneath. He cannot fall, whichever way he lean. Soon is Roland his senses won and new, recovering and turning from that swoon, Bitter great loss appeared there in his view. Dead are the Franks, he'd all of them to lose, save the Archbishop, and save Gualtier del Hume. He has come down out of the mountains, who 'gainst Spanish men made there a great ado. Dead are his men, for those the pagans slew. Will he or nill, along the vales he flew, and called Roland to bring him succour soon. Ah, gentle Count, brave soldier, where are you? For by thy side no fear I ever knew. Gualtier it is, who conquered Malgue, and nephew was to hoary old Drouyn. My vassalage thou ever toughest good, broken my spear and split my shield in two. Gone is the mail that on my hauberk grew. This body of mine 8 lances have gone through. I'm dying, yet full price for life I took. Roland has heard these words and understood, has spurred his horse, and on towards him drew.